All right, what's up? My name is Brew. Kim in the studio. What's up? How are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited you're here too. You've had so much going on that I just want to dive into a million different things. But how is life? How are you feeling? Has everything been?
Great. Better than ever. I have a song with Nicki Minaj coming out, and that's like honestly the best thing that can happen in someone's life. So I can't complain about nothing. And yeah, it's just been good. I've been finishing my album that's coming out later this summer. It's just been really, really busy and loving being busy.
Yeah. It's almost like a what is life moment, you know? Just
Yeah,
to hear
for sure.
that,
There
Nicki
is no
Minaj.
life other than work.
Yeah.
But I love that.
Is that the vibe right now? You're just grinding?
So the vibe.
Absolutely.
No social life. Yeah, it's great.
That's it.
I
That's
love
amazing.
it. Who needs it?
You know, you just got to do what you got to. Yeah, exactly. What are you having the most fun with right now?
Ooh, what am I having the most fun with? I'm trying to get back into. I used to produce a lot, and I'm trying to get back into that. So right now, I'm just like watching a bunch of production videos and things like that, just because I want to get back to like making demos. I used to before I came to LA, but once I was in LA, everyone was just like so much better at producing than me that I just kind of gave up. Yeah, totally. And I just like was in these studios with like amazing producers, and I felt kind of embarrassed about my producing. So it's fun to get back into that. Performing is the most fun, shooting music videos, and just, yeah, my team is like all my friends. So we have fun just doing all this stuff. It's great.
Makes it easy. A lot of trust too, you know? You can
for sure
go into those situations feeling good about it. The producing is so interesting. And plus, everyone started somewhere. So, you know, like you just gotta work at it. I'm sure there'll be people come to LA like, oh my God, Kim's so good at this stuff soon. When you talk about producing, is it on the music end or are you talking about like video stuff?
Yeah, on the music end. Yeah, I kind of I just did like voice memos and stuff like that over tracks that were like that I could get from people, and people will send me tracks and stuff like that. But I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like excited about getting back into producing right now, which is weird because I haven't done it in so long. But and I might just suck and completely, you know, just go back to top lining again and just going in and letting other people feed the beats. And yeah. But right now, I'm kind of obsessed with it.
Yeah. Is it almost like a bucket list thing? Because I feel like to win a Grammy, you know, for your performing and everything is great. But producing would almost be like, yes, you know?
Yeah, that'd
would
be
that
crazy.
be a goal someday?
For sure.
Win it for producing?
That'd be sick.
That'd be
I would
amazing.
love that.
So the first interaction with Nicki Minaj, the queen, like how does that happen? And walk me through it, because I can only live through you for these types of things.
So this song came about like 4 months ago or something like that, and we originally sent it in for Nicki's project, and it had a completely different key, and Nicki liked it and was considering it, but there just wasn't like any like speed or urgency on it. And then I kind of changed the key and just play it with it, and we did a few changes and gave that to Nicki, and she listened to it and she loved the song. She was like, I want to jump on it. And that was really insane, because like I look up to Nicki as a lyricist and a songwriter so much, and just have been inspired by so many of her songs. So it's a big honor. And I'm very blessed with my team at Republic. Wendy Goldstein and Joe really helped this come true. And yeah, it's just the song really wouldn't rip as hard as it does without Nicki.
I mean,
so
what are the percentage? You know, it's like at least 25% more ripping when Nicki's on.
Yeah,
if not
totally.
more.
It went through the roof. The rippage went up. And yeah, and also it samples one of my favorite songs kind of ever, being kind of, I was born and raised in Germany, and Alice DJ's Better Off Alone is just like a huge club classic there. So I have so many memories of just like stupid, you know, club moments with my friends to that song. So it's special.
I love so much that, you know, you have those core memories to that song, and now this song is going to be the same for other people.
Yes.
It's just like one amazing full circle thing. So congratulations on that, by the way. That's so cool.
Thank you so much.
About Nicki real quick too, was that your first interaction, was working on this song?
Yeah.
You just head into it like business partners.
Yeah, totally.
That's so cool.
The first thing was she was recording her verse at her home studio. And that kind of went on for a few days that I heard, Nicki is recording it. I mean, at that point, I definitely thought it wouldn't like happen. Like, okay, like I'm sure y'all tell that to everybody.
Yeah. Just get an email one day or something that popped through, like Nicki lyrics.
Totally. Yeah, but then she sent the verse, and when is this coming out again?
I think probably after the song's out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But she calls me Kim Petty in it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel like I was just like blown away, and also really mad at my friends that they never came up with that, honestly.
That's
like,
crazy.
What
that
the
no one
hell,
thought
y'all?
of that.
But yeah, it's crazy. And she goes, it's Barbie and it's Kim Petras. And it's just really crazy hearing that iconic voice of a queen saying that. So
Kim Petty's unreal. Like
Yeah.
that is like almost like alter ego stuff. You should go with it. Or if you ever get in Twitter beef, like guess who's back?
I'm Kim Petty.
Wow.
Y'all can't touch me.
Oh my gosh. So for the song, did you ever consider any other song by Alice DJ or another beat for this? Like once it all kind of came together, or was it always
No, it
like,
was
why was that the song to sample?
just because I love that song. And I feel like in general with my album, I was very inspired by dance music from Europe and a bunch of techno and things like that. So I kind of listened a lot to just dance. And this whole album kind of is very EDM inspired, which is awesome because I love
and
that.
dance is making a huge comeback. Like you can see the influences in everything now that's pop.
Totally.
It's really cool to see.
It's so exciting, and I just feel like it's perfect too because I love it and I feel inspired by it like right now. So yeah, it started with that sample.
I love it. What's it been like to see your fan base and Nicki's fan base kind of come together?
The barbs and the buns have been
That just rolls off the tongue.
Literally, they've been. And I'm a barb, so like I'm in like barb group chats.
Very familiar.
Yeah, totally. You know,
You're running fan accounts.
I'm usually the one like hyping up like Nicki songs and like trying to stream it as much as possible and talk with the barbs about streaming strategies and things like that. So I'm like
wild.
very used to that, and it's funny being kind of a part of that now. It's really been such a full circle for me, and I just think my fans just have had so much fun. Like the funnest TikToks and stupidest tweets have come out of this already, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen because I feel like my fans are like me and they're all trolls, and we love coming up with kind of the stupidest memes and things we can possibly come up with.
Yeah.
So as a collective effort, I'm really proud of all of us.
So it's a real army, and I respect it so much.
Yes.
And now it's two birds, one stone. You get to stream your own song and her and just keep it running.
Yeah.
Bump up those numbers. I love it. And this is the part where I ask and you tell me nothing, but I got to ask anyways.
Yes.
What is the most you could tell me about your debut album?
That it's finished, which is the most exciting thing in the world. It's been 3 years in the making. A lot of songs that didn't make it. So I've been leaking a few. Yeah, which is cool because I think it's so interesting to see like where it started and where it ended up. So I like to show you as like a little bit of the process just because me as a fan of other people, I think the process is super interesting. But yeah, it's the best songs of the last 3 years that I've made, and I think it conceptually all makes sense with each other, and it's a lot of songs that I'm really, really proud of and really pushed myself. I really kind of went out and tried new things. Like I recorded one of the songs in Sweden. I went and met like a bunch of new producers I've never worked with, and just learned new songwriting techniques and came in with just like a new energy. And yeah, I just feel like it's stuff that people haven't really heard from me, and that's exciting to me.
For sure.
Yeah.
You said summer. You're thinking it's coming out?
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Got the Song of Summer ready to go, coming out in
literally
days, or it's out now.
Straight
It'll be
up.
out now.
Yeah.
And then the album this summer to bop to. I can't wait.
Yes, me too.
It's been so fun to watch your journey. Congrats on the Grammys.
Thank you.
Obviously, I was there,
Thank you.
so I got to see the performance, which was so cool.
Thank
what
you.
What was your first concert?
What was my first concert? I remember I went and saw Pink because a friend invited me. But my very first concert was like a J-pop convention that my friend also got me into, and like I'm super into J-pop, and I was really into anime, and I still am really into anime. So yeah. But I couldn't even tell you who was playing now. Like it's all a blur.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
that's strong though. Pink and anime. I mean,
Yeah.
those are two like experiences.
Powerful combo.
Yeah. Well, the day those two come together, it's over.
Oh yeah, it's over.
If you decided not to become this like mega pop star, what else would you be doing right now?
I never really had a plan B just because I'm not good at anything else. Like straight up, like I'm so happy I have one talent because I'm very useless in life other than that.
Well, you'd be a Nicki Minaj fan supporter.
I would be a professional barb. But maybe like I've always really been into fashion and into like sketching fashion. So that's like something I don't really share with people, but I do it for fun. So maybe I would be designing, maybe. But I would be lost without this. This is my one talent, my one thing that I really worked really hard to get good at as well. And kind of the thing that runs my life. I mean, I sit around and like watch movies or hang out with friends, and I go away and do a voice memo because like a word or something popped out at me. So I'm always just looking for songs and concepts like my whole life. And it's really feels like it really feels like my purpose, and I feel like I would be just not so without it. So thank God I have it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely found your path, but it feels like it'd always be creating in some sense, you know. And fashion's so interesting. I could see you doing that someday, like going down that route.
Thanks. Yeah, I would love to. I've just always been interested in it. Interesting in it.
Yeah.
Ew, my grammar is horrible today.
Grammar's not the career. Listen,
Yeah.
we talked
Grammar
about this.
is not a career.
You found what you're meant to do.
Yeah,
We want to talk about
I
the
don't need
grammar.
grammar.
Grandma or grammar?
Both.
I know. You love the grammar.
Either.
That's so funny. Well, the Grammys too. Throwing it back to that again, it's so cool that you made history, which is such a huge thing. Do you feel like different at all? Like almost like there's responsibility now. Do you feel that like you're not bearing, but like carrying some of that weight, kind of?
Oh, I don't talk to nobody anymore.
No?
Yeah, I just no. Definitely. I've always just been very open about my journey in life, and I think that that's always been really important to me because I have a lot of friends and people that are important to me who are also trans and part of the LGBTQ community. So that's where I was like raised. I feel like gay clubs raised me, and that was like the only place where I really felt like I could just be myself. And so to me, that's always going to be super, super important. But I'm so happy that I get recognized for music and what I actually work on. And that was definitely like an emotional moment. And I just wanted to, I didn't have a speech prepared, and I just like kind of went off what I was feeling. So
Best way to do it.
Yeah, I'm happy it came out the way it did. But yeah, it's just a huge honor. I never thought I would get a Grammy. Like, that's not like something that I like went after, but it happened, and I feel so honored that just people loved it so much. And also thanks to Sam for really changing my life with Unholy. I mean, that was such a thing that was so much fun that we did because it was fun, and then that blowing up and us doing all of that and doing SNL together, doing the Grammys, doing all of that, doing the Brits, and all the stuff that I've never done was really, I've learned a lot, and I'm forever super grateful to Sam, and also for giving me that moment and wanting me to accept the Grammy and do my little thing was really, really special, and I can never thank you enough, Sam. I love you.
Well, him to you is how you are to so many other people. So, like, congrats on being such a role model. It's so cool to see.
Thank you.
Did you get the Grammy yet?
No.
No?
No.
Do you have a spot that you're going to put it? Like,
I do.
Okay,
yeah,
where is it?
In my kitchen.
Yeah. It's like a tablespoon. You could use it for measuring.
Totally. Yeah. We will definitely take shots out of that Grammy. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's a big shot. That thing was
huge. That's got to be like a special night.
A whole bowl.
Maybe when the Nicki song comes out.
Yeah.
If I have it by then.
Get it to her.
No, but I was mad because I went to this like Oscars party, and this girl walked around with her Oscar, and like I was like, "Whoa, that's so dope! Like you have it." And then I was like, "I still haven't gotten the Grammy," and she was like, "That's fucked up." Like you know. So apparently at the Oscars you just get it, and at the Grammys you don't.
It's like give you something. Like give me a fake one.
Give me a fake one.
And then ship it to you.
No, it's okay. I'm so glad that I got one. And I love you, Recording Academy. I would never be mad for not having the Grammy right now.
You listen to my album. Check it out. We're setting you up for next year. That's so funny. In the kitchen. I can't wait to see it. I want to take a shot on it one day. That's
great.
the new bucket list thing.
Hell yeah.
How has your relationship with fame kind of changed since Unholy has been out? I feel like it's been a whirlwind.
Yeah, it's been interesting because before I was I had my fan base that really loved me and came out to my shows because they knew all my songs. And since Unholy, I have a lot of new fans who don't know anything about me. And at first, it was a little definitely overwhelming, and just like the things people like pick out, like it's very like it becomes like about how you look and like all this like, you know, people who wouldn't necessarily have found my music, you know, and that was interesting. But I feel like overall, it's just been such a like beautiful experience that I've learned a lot from, and that I got adjusted to pretty quick. And yeah, I mean, my social media is just, I try to look at the positive, and I like whatever's funny. I use social media to connect with my fans, and so I've just gotten good at ignoring people's, you know, hateful opinions and stuff like that, because like I'm also too busy to like really give into that, like, and I love that. Like I love being too busy to really think about stuff like that. But yeah, be nice, be kind, and like people do see what you say about them, and they're people. And in general, I think judging people solely off of like physical appearance and not talent or music or performance or things like that, and it's just like, that's not why any musician does music. Musicians do music to be judged by their music and their performing skills and things like that. So to me, it's always been a little sad that it comes down to that so hard to, you know, judge people by appearance. But also, that's the world, and it's okay. And like, I feel fine with myself, and I need to not listen to people. And that goes for like everyone, you know, just do your thing and hope for the best.
I love that it always goes back to that. Well, screw it, you know? I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. And so is that kind of the secret sauce, almost like be kind when it comes to like your social media? Because you have such a strong presence, and I'm just curious how you balance like being authentic while also, you know, maintaining a strong persona. Yeah.
Well, that's always really important to me. Whenever I try to like change myself or be something that, you know, that people feel like are really gonna like people are really gonna like if you do this, but like it doesn't feel like me. I don't do it. I don't do anything where I feel like a clown if I have to like pretend to, you know, do something, or if I have to like promote my music so much, you know. It's like, for me, it's all about just making fun stuff that I enjoy making to the music, and having fun with the fans. And I mean, they come up with like all the hit tweets that are just funny and ridiculous that I, you know, have so much fun with. And so it's like, it's a thing that my fans and I do together, and that feels really good. But I think sometimes it can, you know, feel like it's like things are forced, and I feel like I've learned really well to recognize like, nah, this is not my thing.
Yeah.
And I just kind of go by whatever feels right for me, and hope that people like it. And also, I remember that like anyone who's important to me is not liked by everyone. Yeah. You know, it's like they all have really strong people who are like haters and stuff like that. So it pushes you. Honestly, it does. And I just think anyone who has anything worthy to say is not liked by everyone. I think it's impossible to be liked by everyone.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, shout out to your fans for like, you know, being so great to you.
Oh,
like,
they're
the
fighting.
Best.
They're fighting
they're
for
on the
me.
forefront.
I'm so grateful that I have them. They're the coolest.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the fans, I was looking on your website. I don't see any tour dates yet.
Yes.
Can we expect anything soon?
Yeah, for sure. I'm coming up with like the most epic way to announce it right now.
There we go.
But it's going to be this fall, and it's going to be the new album and a whole new show. And I'm so excited even to be in rehearsals, even to design the stage, all of that stuff. My last tour was 3 years ago, so it's been a while, and I was really proud of that tour. And I had 6 outfit changes, 3 hair changes. So I'm stepping it up this time.
Oh man.
Yeah. And
better work on that cardio.
It really is like it's like very like, usually I just have to like shut up and rest and not speak all the way from show to show. But like, I'm excited to be on that kick again of just like being fully focused. Hell yeah. Being really focused on you know, being able to give 100% every night and hit every note every night, and full vocal health and that stuff. I'm into that stuff.
I love it. How do you prep for a show? Is there any anything you have to do before take the stage?
Yeah, I like to run through the whole show before, like fully before I do the actual show. So usually I do a run through and then a little break and I do the show. Sometimes I try to do 2 run throughs of like the full. But yeah, I think that's just like the best reminder is if you do the full show as if it's the real show right before, and then you notice kind of little things here and there and just you remember them for the show. That's a good thing. And also I like just like circle around and do lip trills and vocal exercises. And yeah, and sometimes I look at like my favorite performances of all time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just for inspiration real quick.
Yeah,
like, oh.
for sure. And that really just like puts it into perspective because it's like my favorite thing ever to perform live. I feel like that's what I do everything for. Like all the other stuff is for performing for my fans.
Just to get to that moment.
Yeah.
That's so sick. Well, I'm so excited for you. I know it's crazy
Thank
that you seem so busy, but like it's only going to get busier. So Alone.
Totally.
Out
Album.
officially, the album in summer.
Yeah.
Tours coming soon in fall. You got it planned out. You're just perfectly strategic and ready to go. Anything I missed or a message you want to give to your fans?
I love you so much. This song with Nicki is so incredibly special to me. It's my personal song of the summer, and so I just hope you have so much fun to it. Go out, have fun with your friends, get lit, and listen to the song and learn every single word to the Nicki verse because that verse rips. And call me Kim Petty from now on.
I was gonna say, dang it, you stole it. Give it up for Kim Petty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.